Hi everyone, this is Christina Thompson with Sabbath Journey Entertainment, the Las Vegas Celebrity Spotlight, and we are here live at the Tuscany Suites and Casino with the beautiful Rita Lim
Hi, Christina.
and Dave Siegel.
Hi, Christina. How are you?
Hi, I'm wonderful. I'm so glad to finally be here again.
Thank
been a
you
long
for
time.
always come out and support me. You missed only 2 weeks. You're very
I
loyal
know.
supporters.
I hate that. I hate that I missed it. I was ill, and I really wanted to be here.
I'm glad
so
you're
bad.
back, my friend.
I'm so glad to be back too. Besides the Tuscany, Rita has so much going on. She's always a busy lady. Things going on behind the scenes that we don't know about, but she is now about to spill the beans, you guys. She's about to tell everyone what's happening in the world of Rita Lim. And besides that, RitaLim.com, and you can find out also, okay? I just had to spill that first.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I know that you have Soul Fusion coming up, and that's
Correct.
what we really are here for tonight. One of her big shows that are coming up, and we want to talk about that. So tell me a little bit about Soul Fusion, what it's all about.
Christina, thank you for coming and thank you for asking, first of all. And I really, really appreciate you coming in and allowing me to talk about this. Soul Fusion is a project that a producer named Steve Arno been put together since last year. It's been very successful. We did it twice already with different singers and entertainers, and this is our third time. But this time is featuring Ashley Fuller, one of my best friends, and phenomenal singer, and Fletch, who is another amazing singer. He's with a Perico band. He's incredible. You can see him on TV on many reality shows. Also, my friend Virtuoso Noibel. She is one of the very best singers you can find in Las Vegas and anywhere. She was on many shows on TV as well, along with, we have some surprise guests, which I don't want to say. But I am the special guest, so I'm going to play an important role in it. But Soul Fusion, I'm going to let Dave answer that. Soul Fusion is what Steve Arno and Dave's been putting together. So it's going to be featured great songs of my favorite artists, like George Benson, Tina Marie, The Moments, Beyonce, all of that.
Beyonce.
But everything. You're going to hear everything that is,
goodness.
It's soul music with a lot of unexpected twists. And I just wanted to show the artistic part of, because David Siegel is a world-class producer, in case some of you just tune in. My wonderful musical director and my other half here is a world-class producer and musician. He actually has 2 #1 hits on the radio. So his resume spanned from artists like T.I., whatever you like, #1, that's him.
Okay, I didn't even know this,
yep.
you guys.
And then Kiss Me Through the Phone. And he's the only artist, if you go on Wikipedia, that his resume and his work and his producing and composing credits span from that artist of T.I. to Celine Dion, to working alongside David Foster. He had worked with and produced and composed songs for Christina Aguilera, just to name a few. And he was on the road with jazz legend like Arturo Sandoval, recorded with the jazz legends Kurt Elling. He is one of the finest we have in our country.
Dave is so humble because we come here and it's kind of like, you go to church and you're not able to see the preacher and go up to the front and shake his hand and get to know the preacher, but he just gets to know everyone.
That's why I'm taking charge and talk about
it. And
he's
this big celebrity that we didn't even know.
Because he won't be talking, because Dave had performed alongside with all the big stars, and he's signed to all the big labels, and he rarely talk about himself. I'm so grateful that he's moved to Las Vegas and he's with me, and he's been with me for 7-8 years now, and I'm just so profoundly grateful. And I just grateful that you invited us and to talk about this. But I want to ask Dave so Dave can talk more about Soul Fusion and the concept and all that. But I want to make sure I talk about him and his credit, because
absolutely, it's important.
I just want to make sure you talk about that.
It's extremely important that they know.
Dave, please tell our audience about Soul Fusion and what can they expect. You can hold the mic.
The mic is yours. The floor is yours.
I might need 2 hands for this. Well, first, all this talk about humility. Let me just clarify that I'm the most humble person.
I see that.
I'll win a humble contest any day.
A humble pie. He ate the whole pie.
I know. That sounds great now, actually.
Yeah, right?
Soul Fusion. So a really good buddy of mine, Steve Arnold, came up with this idea. At the core of the idea, it's like it's an all-star band,
Wow.
and the band is like, I would say, kind of the top guys in town who play with a number of different celebrities and artists. They tour and go on the road with the top artists in town. My buddy Wild Douglas, who plays drums with Barry Manilow.
Oh, wow.
Stephen Lee, who plays guitar with Marie Osmond. He's played with Donny Osmond. Well, Steve's played with everybody in town, but he's a fixture with the Dave Perico, the Raiders band, and Dave's band.
The Raiders band?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a Vegas icon, Stephen Lee.
Yeah. My buddy Rick Keller, who's been playing saxophone with Frankie Valli now for years. He's amazing.
Wow.
He's a rock star, man.
My goodness.
And my buddy Tim Bailey on bass, who's played with everyone from Ariana Grande to Layla Hathaway to Dave Koz. Very in-demand guy. So, like, the core of the band itself is pretty amazing. And the idea of the show is to feature different singers each time. I think the word soul fusion, I should say, the title soul fusion, it's kind of based more in, I would say, R&B, funk styles, African-American music. But I just think also for us to use the word soul, I think it also is kind of making a statement that whatever we're doing, it's going to be kind of funky and groovy. Because a lot of times the repertoire, it will draw from other influences, but
absolutely,
maybe there's like an R&B version of it,
right.
Or it'll be an artist that covered it in an R&B way. Like, in other words, it could be an operatic aria, but the fact is that maybe there was a version of it that was funky that we found that we liked. She finds a lot of the cool versions of stuff
like
we do.
Selena
actually,
when she's saying Donna Summer, Funky Town. I mean that kind of reminds me of that when you explain it.
So I would say that's kind of the theme. It's the idea. It's the purpose. And so far so good. I think this show is going to be great. And we've got a number of great guest stars, good repertoire.
Oh my goodness!
And the venue, Myron's is phenomenal. Those sound guys are the best. The sound is great in there, and there's something. Actually, one thing I do like about this idea in that venue is that you get everybody sitting there watching it. You get their full attention. Yeah. Usually when you're playing stuff that's funky and groovy in venues, it's never like that. It's always a bar or a club.
Exactly.
It's nice to play this stuff where everyone's paying attention, every detail. You hear every detail. And I think that's different than what a lot of the stuff you get there.
Meyer and Smith Center is the Carnegie Hall of Las Vegas. So
it really is. It really is.
We're very
I've been
proud
there.
to be one of the very selected few artists that performed there.
Yes.
You're gonna get to see my best friend Ashley Fuller in a way that you never see her. Like you see her at the Tuscany in many places. Ashley Fuller is a lead singer of Jubilee for many, many years. Had opened for Celine Dion herself, but Ashley is one of very selected few that represent soul music. Very, very good. She sings Chaka Khan. Like, oh my gosh.
When I first heard about Soul Fusion, when you brought it to my attention, and you told me about the show, I was already excited about it. The excitement was already mounting because it was something different that I've never seen here in Las Vegas.
It's different than because there's a lot of Motown reviews, and there's a lot of venues that have great R&B bands in town.
Yes,
great R&B singers. There's some cigar bars.
But it's not at this scale. It's not at this scale.
It's a different presentation.
It's totally
it's different.
different.
Kind of had more of a historic thing, and now I think we're venturing more into like it's just I think it characterizes the funky nature of the show.
Like Blue Eyes Soul Funk, like Tina Marie.
Oh my goodness!
And we're doing.
And I know
you're
going to hear a lot of Tina
yes.
Marie. Oh my goodness!
You're going to hear. Oh my God! It's going to be a lot of great songs and. Rihanna, just to let you know, that's part of the songs in the show.
Yes, love Rihanna.
Alicia Keys. It's going to be a lot of great songs that unexpected from old and new.
Absolutely.
It's our respect, a way of paying respect to a lot of great songs in the air in the genre where I think it's being so neglected. I'm talking about there's a lot of soul and great funk music in the late 70s and 80s, like the Brother Johnson, right, baby?
Brother Johnson.
A lot of people didn't get to hear it often. Mm-hmm. It's a show that's celebrating the diversity of the American music. And yes, I take pride in a lot of people when they see me as an Asian American woman, they will put me in the box where, she only sing this certain style, this certain style. But to my core, my first love is actually soul, R&B, funk music, and is my true passion. And I actually honor that I be part of the show along with my special friends, Ashley Fuller,
Yes.
Noy Bell, and Fez. These are
Yes.
incredible. And we have some surprise guests that you're about to be seeing. So I just want to make sure
And you
my
all
friends
have
out
so
there.
much soul.
Yeah.
I mean,
thank you for saying that. I'm very proud. This is the very first time that my best friend, one of my closest, bestest friends, Ashley Fuller, going to be headline at Myron Smith Center for the very first time.
Oh my goodness.
So I really want you who love Ashley Fuller
wait.
to also get a ticket. So you can find a link of how to get these tickets on Christina on top of this video, and you can go on my website. I'm going to post a link. Or you can go on Myron Smith Center website, look for Soul Fusion in August. So the date is at August 12th. It's a Monday night and it's 7 p.m.
Okay.
I would really appreciate you. I also like to tell my friend ahead of time that I also bringing Reflections of the Carpenters back to you
I
guys.
can't wait for her to talk about this one.
September 12th.
Yay!
And this one is presented to you by Lorraine Hun Bono and Dennis Bono of Las Vegas. These are two Las Vegas a true Las Vegas royalties. And, you know, I appreciate that in August, I'm going to be at Myron's, of course, with, thank you, Myron Martin, for having me, and Ashley and the group for that Soul Fusion. But in September, I'm going to be in another prestige room, which is the Copa Room, where Santa Fe has a residency on Monday.
Are you serious?
Where the Bootlegger Bistro is. So the Bootlegger Bistro is a restaurant. And they have a separate showroom next to it.
Yes.
So I'm going to be doing Reflections of the Carpenter, celebrating and remembering the great Karen Carpenter, and a little segment for Olivia Newton-John. It's going to be featuring pretty much this show is all my best friends in one stage. I'm going to be featuring Michelle Johnson.
Oh, and I love Michelle.
Naomi Morrow.
Naomi.
Linda Woodson.
Yes.
Robin Vincent. And all-star musicians leading by David Siegel.
Yes.
And you guys if you love the Carpenter, this show sells on its own. It's been selling very, very well.
Yes.
But I want to remind you guys that please don't wait till September. All my shows tend to sell like a month in advance, and I really don't want you to miss Soul Fusion or Reflection of the Carpenters. And thank you for always supporting me right here at the Tuscany Hotel and Casino every Sunday night, and late night every Saturday at the Bootlegger Bistro.
Yes.
Late night, 10 to midnight. So I have a lot of information.
What about Mondays?
And Monday I'm at Prosecco.
Yes. So
That's so please. That's my weekly thing, and of course I have a special shows for you a few times a year. Christina, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you. So remember, go ahead and click the links above. Purchase your tickets for all the shows. Be sure to come back and see Rita Lim, Dave Siegel, the music director, and their amazing band.
Before we go, Christina Thompson is one of my very favorite people for interviewing, for promo, and for anything, because she is so classy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So this ends Savage Journey Entertainment Celebrity Spotlight, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Thank you.